Well, this project is based on a database systems where I'm Kaushika and my team name is Coder. And start this, I am going to explain this project where every application has a database. Every database has slow queries and slow query and every slow queries that makes its production cost of the company. In our fun, in your frustrations, in engineering hours and in infrastructure bills, try to throw hardware at the software problem. The problem is that slow query does not announce themselves. The query that takes 80 milliseconds on the developer laptop with the 1,000 rows with take 45 seconds in a productions with 10 milliseconds. By the time you can find out your users are ready to complaints already complain about that. Well, QuerySense is an AI agent that catches this before it's happened. Well, you paste the SQL query in the dashboard and will it takes 30 seconds. It will tell you the performance scores, what wrong, why it's wrong, and rewrite its optimization. Let's start something every developer has some point, well, I'm loading the sample query. This fetches error logs for entire year. By filtering this, error solves server names. Before run the analysis, look at the query. Starts with zero rows, zero joins, and zero subqueries. No, it has no limits and no index. If I run this optimized button, it has shows 4 lines, one table, and 0 lines, and it shows an score of the project 35. And let's move to the complex one. I clear this query and I move with missing index on join. It has a 10 lines of analysis. Now let's try some closer to what actually finds the real product code base. This query joins 4 tables, users orders and order items and products to calculate a total per spend per user filtered by the country and country product category. Well, this kind of query junior developers written that look completely reasonable. It readable. It makes logic sense and it work well until it does not. Let's analyze the query. Well, it has 70 score. Join without index, where the joining user to the order on the user ID and order to the order item and on order ID and order items to the product on order ID without index of this join column. The database engine falls between the hash join and 5 to 10 or 20 slower index based. Third, no composite index on the where console filtered by the country and categories across the 2 tables. Well, here the QuerySense goes beyond tell something what wrong here and why it's how it's fixed and explanation about the code here. And well, at the below the two code create index statements were not generically advised. This simplifies this query. Naming the exact table and the column involves. What are the column we include in this project? Now move to the another example like correlation subqueries where it analyzes 6 rows, 6 lines is there and 20. It has a code grade as a 70, and it also the issues, what are the issues that in the code. On case columns is there is a missing composite index, and these are the two code create index recommended for this project. These are the optimized query for the problem. You can use you can see what are the histories. We can 4 queries we analyzed till now, and also you can clear the query and upload it directly. If you don't want to show the history of it, just go to it clear cache. It shows the it clear the entire histories of the project. Maybe some issues is there. Sorry, the history in this clear history you cleared. You can cleared everything, and these are the total fixing category. What we see how we can fix it. And finally, the anti guide has a 6 most SQL performance mistakes. These are the 6 SQL mistakes performance most frequently, and faster version side by side. This is not just a debugging tool; it's just a learning tool for the junior developer on our team. Well, the junior developers can identify what are the mistakes they can done. Click by the pattern. Well, see the exact bad versions look like, and how the good versions look like, etc. um well, this project QuerySense is a built to drop into the any team flow, any team's workflows. No infrastructure, just two pop package, one file, um, one Python file where you can see this code. There's only one Python for, and our database is there for. And I use a Grok API key for an AI power analysis, where it also works without an AI API key. It does not replace the DBA. It makes every developers on our team to think like a one before the bad query shipped to the productions and waves. Sometime someone up at 3 a.m. too. This code is on the GitHub. Well, you can easily analyze this, and it will run locally. No API agents are used for this projects, and also no any agent are used for this project. This AI processing, it runs Grok LL AM 3070B, one of the fastest Infras API available. It is complete. It will be complete Grok medium at commonly line. And these are the project explanations of our of my from my side. And thank you for the viewing this video. Thank you all.